Good afternoon, basketball fans. Welcome to the Red Zone here at Hicksville High School. The gymnasium is... We're getting ready for girls varsity basketball action on this Saturday afternoon, second day of January 2021. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. Alongside to call the play-by-play, Jim Seiler. Brian Williams is running the iPad camera for our live stream. And we are about ready to get things underway, so shortly we will be turning it over to the floor announcer, Paul Overmeyer, for the national anthem and the introduction of players.
Good afternoon, basketball fans. Welcome to Hicksville High School, an exciting afternoon of high school basketball. Today, the Crestview Knights, coached by Mark Gregory, will take on our own Hicksville Aces, coached by Josh Freeze. The Board of Education, Superintendent, and Athletic Council of Hicksville High School extend to each of you a cordial welcome to tonight's basketball game. Both Hicksville High School and Crestview High School are members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and abide by the high standards of conduct and sportsmanship required during athletic competition. Your officials for tonight's contest are Dan Carnahan, Dean Rose, and Max Schmelzer. Their experience and integrity qualify them for their important part in this friendly interscholastic basketball game. And now, introducing the starting lineup for the Crestview Knights. At guard, 5'5" senior, number 3, Bailey Gregory. At guard, 5'8" freshman, number 5, Kaylee Gregory. At forward, 5'9" sophomore, number 10, Lacey McCoy. At forward, 6-foot freshman, number 15, Maya Etzler. And at guard, 5'6" senior, number 23, Olivia Cunningham. The Knights are coached by Mark Gregory, Kyle Hammonds, Megan Lotzenheiser, and Becky Mackey. And now, introducing the starting lineup for your own Hicksville Aces. At guard, 5'10" junior, number 3, Avery Slattery. At guard, 5'6" senior, number 4, Kennedy Phillips. At forward, 6-foot sophomore, number 10, Kinsey Schrader. At forward, 5'9" sophomore, number 13, Lindsay Bergman. And at guard, 5'10", sophomore, number 15, Molly Grawl. The Aces are coached by Josh Freeze, Ryan Miser, Bob Weatherhead, and Natalie Brisky.
All right, so there you have it, the introduction of players. Those of you who are not, if you're just joining us earlier, the junior varsity game went to the Lady Knights of Crestview. The JVs won 28-19. And also, if you are familiar with Crestview basketball and the Twin Towers of Crestview, who gave such fits to the boys' teams the last couple of years, their younger sister is a sophomore, and she is a freshman, and jumping center circle right now. The tip is controlled by the Lady Aces. We are underway, and with the play-by-play, here's Jim Seiler.
Yes, here we go. Aces ball goes inside to Kenzie Schrader, and she was fouled.
It did not take long.
No, it didn't.
That'll be on number 10.
That's McCoy.
Common foul. Aces will get the ball out of bounds. Crawl gets it over to Phillips.
Bringing it around. Crawl holding it. Looking to get it inside. Avery Slattery gets it back to Crawl. Goes across court to Kennedy Phillips. Slattery. Aces keeping it spread out.
And a timeout.
Oh, my goodness. What is it? This just like the JV game.
Yeah, Josh Freese not wasting much time and calling a timeout with
doing too much standing
7:13. So, yeah, 45 seconds into the game, and it's a 30-second timeout.
Yes, it is.
The Aces, of course, had a pretty good holiday break. They won the Girls Route 49 Tournament Championship. So congratulations for that. And
I think that was the second year in a row they've done that, too.
I think they did for, like, was it 4 years in a row? And then they lost, and then, so,
Yep.
That's like 6 of the last 7, or?
In other words, since it's been started, the Aces have dominated the 49 Classic in the women's area.
Inbounds to Phillips. We're back underway. Let's see what kind of adjustments Josh Freese has made with his starting 5.
Phillips over to Slattery. Well, I know what they did. They put Avery on the wing now. And crawls out on top, and Paul down low to Bergman, and she didn't put the shot up. Ball was intercepted.
And intercepted again.
Taken away by Crawl.
And Crawl's, I think her older brother Garrett's up in the stands this afternoon,
really?
As a matter of fact.
Back home from Wyoming?
Yeah, that big handsome guy in the bright yellow sweatshirt.
Oh, goodness.
I think he's graduated now.
He's got great ambition, too.
Yeah.
He's hoping to get a chance to play pro ball.
Yeah. And, of course,
number 5 in the blue, Gregory.
NFL draft. Still a ways away, but it's coming up.
Yes. He's not, what I understood, he was not really in the thinking of the draft. It was more in the thinking of I'm going to get a chance from somebody making a phone call.
Well, however you get in, that's okay.
Yeah, because all he needs is the chance.
Yep. He's a good football player. Nice young man, too.
Yes. I understand that his coach at Wyoming thinks that he is the hardest worker that he had on the team.
Ooh. Knocked out of bounds. 6:18 to go. 1-0 Aces, and Hicksville will have the ball.
Slattery to inbound it. Nobody's moving. Into Bergman. Back to Slattery, back to Bergman. Out front it goes to Phillips to Crawl. Crawl back across to Slattery, back to Crawl. There you go. It's about time somebody made a move.
2 points for Molly makes it a 3-0 game.
There's a Etzler out there at number 5, and number 15 is an Etzler. Let's see, number 10 is McCoy, and she is rather tall, too.
Yeah, Etzler has been working her way down underneath the bucket, and she's had to deal with both Bergman and Schrader. They've been trying to make it so that they can't feed her down low.
They're working hard on that.
Oh,
Etzler from 3.
That was number 5, Callie Gregory.
Oh, Gregory, I'm sorry.
That ties it. Just like that. 3-3.
Crawl. Out Slattery. Cross court, Phillips down low to Bergman. Off the glass and good. That'll work.
Got the double team on Etzler down low.
Ball shot from outside. It's no good. Rebound. Oh.
That'll be 3, I believe.
14 or 15.
Yeah, that'll be Crawl picking up the foul.
And it's a 3.
And that'll be her first, team foul number 2. First one no good for Bailey Gregory. Bailey is the senior and the shorter of the two sisters. Her younger sister's got about 3 inches on her. Well, she got the second one. Makes it 5-4. Etzler will come out. And also Lacey McCoy into the game, number 4, Kylie Etzler.
And the third free throw is missed. Crawl with it. Cross court, and it's intercepted, and Gregory lays it up and in.
It makes it a 6-5 game with the Lady Knights in the lead now.
Bringing it down low, Bergman. Short shot, short. Gregory quickly down the floor with it. Back to Gregory. Shot from outside is up and over the backboard and no good. Out of bounds to Hicksville.
We're just about halfway through our opening quarter.
Kenzie Schrader gets it into Kroll. Kroll picks the ball up, gives it to Phillips. Back to Kroll across midcourt. Ball is knocked away. Gregory with the hands on the ball.
Aces will maintain possession. 3:59 to go. And that's away from the ball, number 4, Kylie Etzler. Her first and team foul number 3.
Slattery inbounding it to Kenzie. Phillips tried to go baseline, got cut off. Ball coming back around. Crawl with it. Over to the right side. Phillips inside to Schrader. Schrader puts the ball on the floor and she's fouled. Twenty-three.
That'll be Cunningham. That's her first.
Slattery gets it into Bergman. Back to Slattery from the corner. Doesn't draw any iron. Bringing it up the floor. And you carried it on your hip. Kylie has a turnover.
Izzy Smith will check in for the Lady Aces, and Avery Slattery will sit down for a bit.
Phillips with the ball. Yeah.
Slapped out of bounds. Should stay with the Lady Aces. Still 6-5 Crestview. 3:16 to go here in our opening quarter.
Crawl to inbound. And into Bergman. Out front, Phillips. Over to Crawl. Down low to Kenzie. Short jumper is short. Bergman gets a rebound and she is fouled.
22. Reagan Hammonds gets her first.
Bergman to shoot a pair. Got one.
Got it.
Macy Eicher is into the game.
And I think, yep.
Kennedy Phillips sat down. Bergman's second is good, and she will leave the floor and be replaced by Slattery.
7-6 Aces retake the lead off of the 2 Bergman free throws.
Corner shot put up and good. Can't even read the number. It's 23.
23. Cunningham.
And another foul on number 4. Etzler.
That'll be her second.
Into the game for her will be Lacey McCoy.
And that's already team foul number 6 on the Knights with 2:39 to go in the first quarter.
Chase it down.
Oh, nice. Hiker.
No good. Rebound, Gregory.
Oh, stop, pop, off the iron, no good. Smith with the board.
Kenzie Schrader quickly down the floor, and ball is knocked away from her.
No foul, just out of bounds, and it'll stay with Hicksville.
Etzler coming back into the game at number 15. She's replacing Reagan Hammonds. Maya Etzler.
Molly Crawl in and out.
out.
And the putback, Schrader.
And it's no good. Gee, Minnie.
Well, Kenzie at least will shoot 2.
Number 10, McCoy picks up another.
That'll be 2 on McCoy, and that puts the Lady Aces in the bonus for the rest of the first half. They could shoot a lot of free throws.
No kidding. But
Schrader
if you
misses.
don't make them.
Yeah, it kind of makes it academic, yeah.
Yeah. 2 into the game. Bryn Putnam for Crestview. And
Schrader hits the second
again.
one. 2 points now for Kenzie, and that makes it a 9-8 game with Crestview still in the lead by a point.
Gregory from outside. It's no good. Rebound pulled off by the Knights.
Ooh,
That's Gregory again.
another
3.
3 for number 5.
Those are 8 points. And we have a timeout. Crestview coach.
Yep, with a quick 30-second timeout. Crestview now in the lead by 4, 12-8. The score still in our first quarter here in the varsity contest this afternoon at Hicksville High School. Again, glad to have you with us.
We might be seeing a little bit of a press coming now.
The Knights have put the Aces in the bonus, so Hicksville could have, well, they got all 8 minutes of the second quarter, plus almost 2 minutes remaining of this one, so.
I would rescind what I just said because I didn't think about the personal fouls.
Yeah.
So there's no sense of putting a press on because you're going to commit fouls pressing.
Yep. So they'll want to try to watch it a little bit to not send the Lady Aces to the free throw line too many times.
Pass inside to Schrader. Over to Crawl. Outside. He's
Got
good.
it. Long 2.
2-pointer.
That makes it 12-10.
4 for Crawl. Bailey Gregory. Callie Gregory. And Crawl picks up an incidental contact foul.
That'll be 2 on Molly. And team foul number 3 on the Aces.
Kennedy Phillips in for Crawl, and Bergman will be in for
Smith.
Smith, yes. The double team girls. Outside. Bailey Gregory over to sister. Bailey running the point. 23.
Cunningham.
Oh, we're going to have a foul. Why do these girls do that?
And that's another one on Kenzie Schrader, or that's her first, rather. But that'll be another 3-shot foul. Nope, it'll be a common foul at least. So at least wasn't in the act of shooting. That's what I was thinking, too, that she's going to give her 3 more free throws. But
Mandy Mackey into the game for Crestview.
Eicher will step out for the Aces, and Smith will come back in.
Come around, Mackey. And then outside to Gregory. 3 is no good. Grab that ball.
Oh,
Took it right out of her arms.
And that's 2 more for Callie Gregory to make it 14-10. Schrader goes to the hoop, no good. Whistle and a foul. That's number 2. That's Bryn Putman. Schrader hits the first one.
Bergman. Up.
Out of bounds.
Crestview and Mackey with the ball. Gregory. Gregory holding it out front, 14 seconds.
Knights with a 3-point lead, looking for the last shot here.
Cunningham with the ball. Gregory's going to get the last shot. And we're going to have a foul. It's going to be on Crestview. 23.
23. Olivia Cunningham picks up her second. Team foul number 9.
And we're 1-1, so Kenzie's back at the line.
Yep, and next Crestview foul puts the Lady Aces in double bonus for the remainder of the half. And into the game, Bailey Gregory, and Cunningham will sit down with those 2 personal fouls. Schrader hits the front end.
Kenzie is averaging a double-double this year. She's over 10 rebounds a game and like 14 points a game.
And she's halfway there with 5 points this afternoon so far. Out of bounds. And Aces will get the ball back.
With 2.5 left.
2.5 seconds. That's enough for a quick inbounds and a shot.
And that's about it. Somebody better come and get it first. Yeah.
Oh.
And another personal foul.
A foul with 1/10 of a second.
Number 2, Putnam again.
And that'll be number 10. That's team foul number 10, so 2 shots for Phillips. Aces trail by 1, 14-13. Kennedy ties it up. Misses the second one, and that's the end of the first quarter.
And the score is 14 each for Crestview and Hicksville.
So we're all tied at the end of one, and as we get ready for the second quarter of varsity action, we'll take some time to say a big thank you to our basketball broadcast underwriters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. And again, as we've got our first dose of winter weather driving, if you still need to get your car winterized, need to get the radiator checked to make sure that it'll handle the cold days ahead, need the oil change, the lube job, the tune-up, whatever the case may be, the great service departments at Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick and Jim Schmidt Ford in Hicksville, Ohio have you covered. They can take care of everything from basic maintenance to major repair. So go online to jimschmidtauto.com and find out more about the service departments. Who knows, you might even find a coupon or two hiding on that website if you look around a little bit. We're so proud to have them as our basketball broadcast underwriters once again for the 2020-2021 season. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com.
So Gregory has the ball for Crestview, and it's stolen by Kenzie.
There goes Schrader.
And lays it in. She ran away from them, dribbling the ball.
Yeah. Makes it a 16-14 game as the Lady Aces take the lead.
Gregory, Bailey Gregory, Kelly Gregory off the rim. Bergman the rebound. Gives it up to Kroll.
Kroll gets away from that sideline and out to the middle of the court where she can't get trapped.
That's right.
Doing a good job there.
Phillips to Kroll, to Schrader, to Kroll. Somebody needs to go make a cut. They're just standing in their zone.
Down low. Threw the ball behind Avery Slattery. Coach Freese not too happy with that.
Gregory down low. Ball comes across to Etzler. Bailey Gregory. Callie Gregory back to Bailey.
Still 16-14 Aces with 6:34 to go.
That's the way.
Yes. Bergman with a nice reach to intercept that pass and tips the ball over to Phillips.
Swing it around. Right there you are. Oh.
Bergman. Oh. Couple of...
Not getting a good roll.
Blocked. Bergman rejects that shot.
Yes, she did. Kroll with it. Across 10-second line. Over to Phillips. Phillips looking. Brings it back to Slattery. To Kroll. Don't. Oh, man. I'm
Last touch by Phillips.
Surprised that wasn't stolen before it even got to Phillips. Gregory wasn't on her toes. She could have had that.
Smith will come in and give Molly Kroll a bit of a rest. 16-14, the Aces lead the Knights here. 5:37 left in the first half of this varsity girls basketball game.
Uh-oh, not good.
Out of bounds. It'll be Aces ball.
Crestview.
Yep.
Number 1, that was Brianna Grace. It was off her hand.
Yep.
Yeah. We moved Kenzie down to the corner, and now we got
Another timeout.
Yeah. They weren't set up the way Coach Freese wanted them.
So the Aces are still clinging to that 2-point lead, 16-14. This will be a full 1-minute timeout. The Hicksville Lady Aces in the double bonus, so they shoot 2 no matter what if they get fouled. And they've only committed 4 team fouls, so they still have a couple fouls they can give before they have to worry about sending the Lady Knights to the line. So Coach Freese has got to be, at least on one level, happy with the situation. Obviously, he's a basketball coach, and if they're not doing what he wants them to do, he's
he wanted it set up. He wanted offense set up differently, and he had Kenzie was at the free throw line of the high post, and he yelled at her, wanted her low, so she went to the wing down low, and then he called the timeout.
So we'll get ready to get back into action here. Again, a 2-point lead for the Lady Aces.
I tell you, Coach Freese has done a really nice job with these girls, because I can remember when they were freshmen, and they've grown.
Yeah, he's been with the program long enough that you can see the long-term benefits, and even working with the junior high girls to get them familiarized with the program and the way that they want them to play ball at the high school level. Slapped out of bounds.
Kenzie, in your face. Yeah. Etzler blocked her shot.
Yeah, it was a clean block, but Etzler was the only one to touch it, so out it goes. And it goes back to the Lady Aces.
Avery Slattery to inbound it, get it in. Over to Bergman, back to Slattery. Bring it up on top. Phillips is here. Now she's there. In the corner to
Hiker.
Slattery.
Oh.
Hey, Hiker got a 2. And a steal by Phillips. Kenzie in the lane.
Oh.
Darn. It just won't go down.
She's had it roll off the side of the back.
Yeah.
It just has not got the
Been at least,
doesn't got the right English on the ball, I guess. So
been at least 5 of those.
18-14 after the Etzler bucket, and Schrader at the line shooting 2 makes it 19-14.
Oh,
20-14.
make those free throws.
So they pull ahead by 6 now. And 9 of their 20 points has come off the free throw line, Jim.
Mm-hmm. Cunningham passes the ball around, comes over to Gregory, back in the corner. That's over there. Etzler, back to Etzler. Tries to go baseline, cut off, kicks it out to Gregory. Gregory's shot is no good. Kenzie got the rebound and lost it off of her hand out of bounds.
She was moving to make the break to
She was looking
head
up
up
the floor.
Yep.
Yep, looking up the floor and not where she was headed.
And the ball bounced a little bit higher than she expected. And cross court.
Cunningham, inside it goes. Off to White.
Trying to feed it into Etzler through, it was a triple team that time.
Bergman in for Avery Slattery. Phillips in for Crawl. Oh, we got a foul. Way to go, Etzler. You can't push your way through there.
So that'll be 2.
That's 2 quick ones on her, too.
Yeah.
Lacey McCoy comes out of the game.
Under 4 minutes, so past the halfway point of quarter number 2.
Got a half-hearted press.
Smith.
Yes.
Way to go, Izzy. As the Lady Ace is doing a good job of spreading the scoring around.
Gregory went blasting down there and no call. Hiker, ball stolen away by Gregory, down the floor to Cunningham. Nice block. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Aces up 22-14. It's an 8-point lead for Hicksville with 3:17 to go here in our second quarter.
Slattery in for Smith. Crawl in for Hiker.
Yep.
Got a halfway, half-court diamond press going on here.
Yep.
There you go.
Across the
Keep it
timeline.
down.
Yep.
You bring it back. Dang. Don't give up the ball so quickly.
And gets the roll.
And that's number 5.
Yep.
She's got 12 points for Crestview.
One of only 3 Lady Knights that have scored.
He wants them running crazy. Cunningham from outside, nothing. Phillips, the rebound. To Crawl. Knocked out of bounds by Etzler. Intended for Bergman. Comes Izzy Smith back on the floor for Crawl. Avery. Inside.
Schrader. Ooh.
Now, that was ill-advised.
Yeah.
That's an off-balance shot. Outside, off the boards.
Oh, and a reach in on Smith. I don't know about that. But
that was all ball.
So Izzy will pick up her first. And that'll be team foul number 5 on the Aces. Still doing a good job of keeping the Knights away from the bonus.
Gregory to Cunningham. Back to Gregory. Inside to Etzler, and Schrader takes it away.
And we're going to have a foul on number 5. I believe Callie Gregory is going to pick that up. 22-16, Lady Aces leading the Knights. That will be the second personal foul on Callie Gregory. And momentary pause. Schrader needs to tie the shoelaces up. And Smith will shoot 2. Boom. Gets them both.
Oh.
That's the way to do it.
Yep.
Keep the pressure on. 24-16 now.
That's why those are called free throws.
Yep. Under 2 minutes left in the half.
McCoy with the ball. Cross court. Etzler. Cross court, McCoy, bounce pass inside, intended for tall Etzler, and it went through her legs, and we're going to have a jump ball going to...
It should be Crestview, according to the arrow on the scorecard, or in the scoreboard.
Gregory to inbound it. In the corner, Cunningham, it's no good. Bergman gets bored. Bad pass. And it's off Kenzie. Only thing I can see that we're not doing right is we're giving up the ball too soon. We don't see for sure where it's going.
Yep, a little bit haphazard on some of those passing.
The passing lane disappears. Ooh. Offensive foul on Etzler.
Good job, Schrader set, and she took the charge, took one for the team there.
Yes, 10, number 3 on her, or that was McCoy.
Yeah, that's the third one on McCoy.
Oh, I was wishful thinking. Okay, Phillips quickly.
I've got the Lady Knights for I think 13 or 14 fouls unofficially here in this first half.
14.
Etzler.
And Avery Slattery gets the personal.
That'll be Avery's first. That'll be team foul number 6, I believe.
I think they're doing one heck of a job on Etzler.
Yeah, this is the first time that she's been able to go to the hoop and draw the foul down low in this first half.
Mm-hmm.
And that means that they've kept her from doing that for 15 of the first 16 minutes.
Right.
That's her first point.
Yep. And I know darn well she averages a pretty good number.
Under a minute.
Yep. Bergman had her hand on it. Gregory down to Bailey Gregory across court to Cunningham. Etzler, Gregory in the corner, driving baseline, putting it up, and it's no good.
And I think Slattery might have got another one.
Yep.
She kind of had that look that,
Number
Picked up another
22
one.
at the line is Hammond.
And they finally put the Knights into the bonus with 28.1 seconds.
That's pretty good.
Number 22 hits it. That's Reagan Hammond's first point.
Etzler coming out of the game. Number 1, Grace coming in.
And she gets them both. 24-19 now, still a 5-point lead for the Lady Aces. Oh,
It's up inside.
Bergman makes it 26-19.
Yeah, they get her loose.
Cunningham with the 3. That's her second tray.
Yeah, nobody went over to the corner to get in her face. So at the score at the end of the first half is Hicksville 26 and Crestview 22.
So it's a 4-point lead for the Lady Aces as they head into the halftime locker room. And Jim and I are going to take a bit of a break as well. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage so far for the first half, and we invite you to stay tuned. Jim and I will be back, and we will have all the exciting second half play-by-play coming your way right here on HIX-TV. Sit back down and settle in here, and we'll get ready to take a look at some unofficial scoring from the first half as we're down to about 90 seconds before we get the second half underway. Again, halftime score, it's the Aces leading the Knights in this varsity game 26-22, and pretty much just about 4 girls scoring for the Crestview.
Yes. We
got 5 girls scoring, yeah.
5. Bailey Gregory had 1 point and a free throw. Kelly Gregory had 12 points and 3 buckets and 2 trays. They have Maya Etzler had 1 free throw. Reagan Hammonds had 2 free throws. And Olivia Cunningham had a pair of trays for their total of 22 points. For Hicksville, Kennedy Phillips had a free throw. Kenzie Schrader had 7 free throws and 7 out of 10, not bad, and 1 basket for a total of 9. Izzy Smith had a basket and 2 free throws for 4. Lindsey Bergman had 2 buckets and 2 free throws for 6. Molly Crawl 2 buckets for 4, and Macy Eicher had 1 basket for 2 for the Aces, total of 26.
So there you have it, and it looks like the Aces are going to have the ball to start the third quarter, as we'll count down the final seconds. They'll huddle up on both sides, and we'll get ready to get back onto the floor and get this second half underway. Again, Jim Seiler, Bill Murphy calling the action, Brian Williams, our camera person this afternoon, and we want to thank you for joining us here on Hicksville Community Television.
So we're going to move Molly Crawl inbounds to Kennedy Phillips for Hicksville.
Yeah, Molly had to sit out most of the second quarter with a couple personal fouls. Ooh, bad pass, and it's deflected and back into the hands of the Lady Knights.
And Gregory has it outside. Bailey Gregory over to Etzler. This is Kylie Etzler. Maya Etzler gets it inside. Cunningham on the point. Over to Gregory, down inside to Maya Etzler. And double dribble.
Yep. She knew it, too.
Yes.
Kenzie, that's that. Oh, man, I can't believe I did that.
What's the matter with? What's the matter with the clock? So, ball is inbound. Gregorians. Jeez. Kenzie's having a bad day. She about went down there. Get it across. Over and back. Another one of those mistakes. Bring the ball. Get the ball away from the sidelines and the midcourt line.
Kennedy Phillips will sit down, and Coach Freese will chat with her. And we'll go back out onto the floor here.
Cunningham gets it inside to Maya Etzler.
Wide
outside
open.
to Bailey Gregory for three.
That makes it 26-25. Just like that, we're back to a one-point game.
Bergman, Avery Slattery, Crawl, Izzy Smith.
Off the side of the backboard.
Maya Etzler. Gregory, cross court to Cunningham for three. Bingo.
Boom.
Gives her 9 points.
And that puts the Lady Knights on top now, 28-26.
And Etzler just picked up another. Maya Etzler.
That's only going to be her second, I believe, or her third. 3 fouls now on the big girl.
And she will sit down.
Aces with the ball on the baseline.
Out front, Kenzie. No.
Jump shot off the back of the iron, no good.
Kenzie, ball knocked away from her.
And
we're going to have another personal foul. This one on Cunningham, I believe.
she was trying to rip the ball out of Eicher's hands. 23. Yep. Cunningham picks up her third personal. That's team foul number 2 on the Knights in this second half. Corner shot.
Nothing
Not enough
there.
on it. Yep. Everybody will fall back. Inbounds. Knights up by 2, 28-26. 5:35 to go in the third quarter.
Oh. Berge, woman.
Lindsey Bergman will get the foul. That'll be her second. And it'll be another common foul, but team foul number 1 on the Aces.
Ball inbound corner. Cunningham from 3. No good. Outside Cunningham from 15 is good.
Cunningham now with 11 points. Oh.
Gregory off the glass and
good.
Time for a timeout. 32-26. Crestview.
Yeah, they have exploded here, and in this.
Yeah, they've scored 10 and we're 0.
Yeah. Outscoring us 10-0 here. Full 1 minute timeout to get his team refocused. Josh Freese saw the lead evaporate, and the intensity and the aggressiveness of the Lady Knights has been ratcheted up a couple of notches after that halftime break. Head coach Mark Gregory is has even been yelling at him a few times. We've been able to hear him on the sideline saying, you know, don't wait for it, go get it.
Yes.
Go after it.
That was like on that missed shot down there, instead of going out after it because it was going to be short, and they left it come to them.
Yep.
To their advantage, it was off of us out of bounds.
So, like I said, the 4-point lead that the Aces had at the half has now been flipped over, and now they're down by 6, 32-26. Crawl gets the ball inbounds to Schrader. Eicher down in the corner in trouble in a double team, and they take it away from her again.
Gregory to the hoop,
and she'll draw the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Number 3, Slattery.
Slattery will pick up her 3rd personal. Team foul number 2 on the Aces. And Callie Gregory.
At the line for the first time.
And that's her first point of the second half. After picking up 12 in the first 16 minutes. Good looking shot from the corner, but out of bounds, and it should go to the Aces. 34-26, Crestview Knights with 4:32 to go in our third quarter. Varsity girls basketball action.
Keep advancing, keep advancing, keep advancing. They're keeping it spread out so wide.
Off the back of the iron and no good for Slattery.
Bailey Gregory with the ball in the corner.
Okay. Cunningham misses.
We're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball will go to Crestview. Smith will get ready to check back in for the Lady Aces, and Avery Slattery will sit down. And 3 personal fouls. Nice steal by Bergman.
She didn't wait on it. Went right out after it. Get some help. We're going to have a blocking foul.
On number 4.
Bailey Gregory.
Yep, number 3, that is her second. And team foul number 3 on the Crestview Knights. Kylie Etzler and Hammonds will have a seat.
Oh my goodness. We missed one down underneath.
Still 34-26. Oh,
Gregory.
Number 5. Yep.
She's got 18.
Crawl pulls up, short.
Gregory down the floor. 15-footer. She's got 20.
Gregory's starting to feel it now, I think. Bit of a hot streak.
Number 2, Putnam, her third.
It's team foul number 4, and Schrader at the line. Gets it. And that's the first point the Lady Aces have scored in the second half at 2:51 to go in the third quarter.
14-1. 2.
Gets them both. Makes it 28-38. Down by 10 now.
Bailey Gregory. Puts it around. Back to Gregory in the corner. Bounce pass inside. Is off her foot, so it'll be Crestview ball out of bounds.
Inadvertent kick by Schrader.
Gregory.
Up and good.
There's
Number
turn
10.
around. No, it was number 2.
And that was Putman.
God.
40-28, and the Knights with the ball again, up by 12.
That's 10.
That's number 10, Lacey McCoy getting the bucket to make it 42-28. And what has happened to the Aces?
No kidding. That's 20 points they've scored in R2.
Wow. So I'm not sure what was said in the locker room for Crestview, but man, oh man, they took it to heart, and they have just been a different team.
They turned up the intensity for one thing, bringing the ball up the floor quicker, and we're making a lot of unforced mistakes. Bad passes.
So full 1 minute timeout. That'll be the third timeout of the game for the Lady Aces. They'll have 2 remaining. Again, they are down by 14, 42-28 right now in the third quarter. The Crestview Lady Knights have committed 4 team fouls. The Lady Aces have 2. For Hicksville, Avery Slattery is the one in most peril with 3 personal fouls. And over on the other side, they've got Cunningham, Mila Etzler, Lacey McCoy, and Bryn Putman, all with 3 fouls on them for the Knights.
Yes, they do. Avery Slattery to inbound the ball.
The Knights are just going to fall back.
This girl's got great hands.
She's got a good vertical leap, too, which is why she's been able to...
Offensive foul.
That'll be on Schrader. That'll be Kenzie's second. Yep. And team foul number 3 on the Aces.
Bailey. And it's off the rim and it's off of Hicksville.
We'll stay with Crestview. Minute 20 to go in the quarter. Oh.
She's the shortest person on the floor.
Yeah, she's a senior, Mandy Mackey, but she's 5 foot even.
She's height challenged.
Yeah. It's kind of funny when they did the introduction at the start of the game and they brought out Mila Etzler, the freshman 6 foot forward. Instead of fist bumping her, she just patted her on the top of the head.
There you go, Kenzie.
There we go. 2 points for Schrader. That makes it 42-30. Still a 12-point advantage for the Knights. Under a minute to go in the third.
Oh, nice block. Bergman.
Crestview somehow managed to get the ball back after that.
Yeah, their hands are moving all the time.
And a travel. Aces will take whatever it takes to get the ball back, so I'll say thank you very much. And 34.1 seconds to go in the quarter. Aces get the ball back. Phillips will bring it up the floor.
Look at that.
Just picks her pocket and lays it in.
That's McCoy.
Yep. 4 points now for Lacey McCoy. And it's back to a 14-point lead, 44-30.
Oh, couldn't even get a
can't.
break on the last one.
Eicher, good shot, but could not get the roll.
44-30.
That's our end of the third quarter score. So we'll get ready for our fourth quarter here on Hicksville Community Television. And while we've got some time, we'll say another big thank you to our basketball broadcast underwriters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, if you're in the market for a vehicle, whether you want one that is brand new or pre-owned, a car, truck, van, or SUV, stop by, check out the great selection they have on the lots, or you can check out the complete dealer inventory online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. If you don't see what you're looking for, let the folks at Jim Schmidt know what it is you're interested in. They always do their very best to find you exactly the vehicle that you would like, and that's what it's all about at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships. Service before, during, and after the sale. So proud to have them, and their continued support is our basketball broadcast underwriters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick and Jim Schmidt Ford, right here in Hicksville, Ohio, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Need to stress every now and then, evidently, that we are in Hicksville, Ohio.
Yes.
Because with our live streaming, I've actually gotten a couple comments wanting to know if we are from New York, or we were doing a game against Bryan, and they wanted to know if that was Bryan, Texas. So I was like, no. So we are in Hicksville, Ohio, and with 7:52 left to go in this varsity game,
McCoy gets number 4.
The Lady Aces trailing 44-30. And McCoy will be sitting down for a while. Eicher will handle the inbounds.
Come to the ball. No.
Ooh, and that'll be on Cunningham. That's 4 on Olivia. That might take her three-point shooting ability out of the mix here, at least for a little bit.
Big girls bat. Cunningham's out.
Olivia steps out of the game. She's got 11 points, 9 of which are three-pointers. Oh, and another foul. That'll be on the floor. Black 3. Bailey Gregory. That's her third personal, and that's team foul number 7. So Aces are in the bonus for the remaining 7 minutes and 42 seconds of this contest. Chance for them maybe to cut into the lead if they hit their free throws with the clock stopped.
They've been outscored 22-5 in the third and fourth quarter.
Schrader hits them both to make it 44-32.
Gregory in the lane, and it's good. He's at 22 points.
46-32 now. Slattery misses, put back up, Phillips.
It gives her 3 for tonight.
Now 46-34.
And Gregory from 3.
Boom.
Gives her 25.
And that makes it 49-34, a 15-point lead now for the Lady Knights. Phillips
Bingo.
for the 3-ball. That makes it 49-37.
6 points for Phillips. And a timeout called by Crestview.
With 6 minutes and 33 seconds left in the game. It's not going to be a timeout.
Some kind of violation.
Did somebody step on the sideline, or
I don't know.
I don't know, but yeah, it was a turnover.
Yeah. And Crestview's big girl came out. Come on, Bergman, get out of the corner.
Schrader, nope, put back.
Schrader's just having a terrible day.
Yeah. Bergman with the putback. That gives Lindsay 8 points now, and we've got another whistle and another timeout as the Lady Aces cut it to 10, 49-39.
Yep.
It's a 10-point deficit, but again, the Lady Aces have the fact that they're in the bonus, so they will shoot free throws if they're fouled. And they've only committed 3 team fouls, Jim, so they still got some fouls that they could give. So they will have that's an advantage for the Aces, I guess, at least for a few minutes yet to go here in this third quarter.
Yes.
Aces break huddle first. They head back out onto the floor, and here come the Knights, up by 10, 49-39, 6:15 to go in quarter number 4. Again, girls varsity basketball. And we're going to have a push.
Schrader.
That's 3 on Kenzie. And team foul number 4.
Bailey Gregory with it. Gives it up. There's Putnam back to Bailey. Across to Callie Gregory. Down low to Bailey. Nice pass and missed the bunny layup. And we have a foul.
And I think that's going to send Schrader to the line.
Yes, it is. Number
4.
That's Etzler.
Etzler with her 3rd personal.
Kylie Etzler.
Team foul number 8. And with 5.5 minutes left in the game, Kenzie Schrader back at the line to shoot 1-1. Misses the front end. Just when you don't want that to happen.
Yeah, and then it happens. Gregory from outside, no good. Rebound goes to Izzy.
Crawl quickly down the floor to Schrader.
Uh-oh.
And that's not good. That's her bad knee.
That is not good at all. That is not.
She went up to get the pass, came down, and
the knee collapsed.
The knee.
That is not a good sign at all. I've seen that too many times.
Mm-hmm. So 5 minutes and 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter here, and we've got an injury timeout on the floor as they are tending to Kenzie Schrader. Right now, the Lady Knights of Crestview leading the Aces by 10, 49-39. Again, to get you up to date, the Knights have committed 9 team fouls, so the Aces are 1 foul away from going into the double bonus. The Aces have themselves committed 4 team fouls, so they still have a couple fouls to give before Crestview will be going to the line. That would be, let's see, they've got over on Crestview's squad. They have 3 players with 4 personal fouls hanging on them right now. Number 2, Bryn Putman. Also Lacey McCoy, who wears number 10, and number 23, Olivia Cunningham. And aside from that, Myla Etzler, Kylie Etzler, and Bailey Gregory, all with 3 personal fouls. They'll get Kinsey up. And I think that is the knee where she had the issues last year, that she wears the brace on. So we'll hope that she is okay, and that it is.
That's going to take a while, though.
That it's just like she twisted it or something, that it's not going to be a major.
She was going to the basket, and that foot went down, and she kept going, and that causes your knee to collapse.
So we'll hope that she is okay.
I hope Doc can put hands on her and heal her. Phillips will shoot.
Off the iron and no good. Battle for the rebound comes out in Crestview's hands. Etzler, nope.
Izzy with the rebound.
And that wasn't Etzler, that was Gregory. I apologize.
Oh, Slattery. Please make some good passes.
Down by 10.
We got to be in the 30 area as far as turnovers today.
Yeah,
and we're ahead at half.
Like I said, this has been a game of 2 halves where
Bailey Gregory out front. Yep. There's a hack and a chop. 13.
That'll be Bergman picking up her 3rd personal. Team foul number 5. Still a common foul, so out of bounds for the Knights with 4:14 to go. And again, Crestview leading by 10, 49-39. Rebound comes down to Crestview. Underneath, up and good for Cunningham. And she got fouled.
Yes, she did.
Crawl. That's Molly's 3rd. That's team foul number 6, and it'll be an extra shot for Olivia Cunningham. She gets it. That's like 14 points for her now. 52-39.
Come on, Bergie.
No good.
Bergen got it foul.
And that'll be 4 on Lindsay. And that's number 7, so that puts the Crestview Lady Knights into the bonus, so they'll shoot free throws for the remaining 3 minutes and 44 seconds. The way this game is going, we might be shooting a lot of free throws here. That one's good.
Who's that? Bailey Gregory.
Bryn Putman. Or, I'm not sure. I'll have to look and see.
Bailey Gregory.
Yep, number 3. 2 points for her on 2 free throws. Another timeout called. That's a full 1 minute timeout. Knights leading 54-39. 15-point advantage once again. The Lady Aces had closed it to 10. But then Schrader gets injured and a couple of quick fouls and so both teams in the bonus for the remainder of the game. As again, the Lady Aces held their own in the first half and went into the locker room with a 4-point lead. But after the intermission, it has been all Crestview, as they have really gone to town, and the Lady Aces have been kind of back on their heels.
Yes.
Having a hard time moving the ball and being able to set their offense.
Going down 22 to, what, 4 in the third quarter. That destroys you.
No, I think it started off, there was, what did they have, like 14 unanswered points before they scored a point?
Right.
Before the Aces scored a point?
Look at, she's got such long arms.
Yep. These gals from Crestview have got quite the wingspan, and they use it to their advantage.
And much like the boys, their basketball school.
Yep, boom. They missed that one, but unable to control the rebound, and it lines back up in Crestview's hands. And that had a little too much mustard on it, so it goes out of bounds.
It wasn't even intended for her.
The Aces get the ball back. Here comes Phillips to crawl. Oh. Molly wasn't expecting the pass. And that one again is
that was a one-arm, one-run baseball pass. How many women can do that?
Out of bounds, slapped out by Gregory.
That's called telegraphing where you're throwing the ball. Oh. Get out of there.
And she slaps it out again. That's twice now Gregory has just prevented them from getting the ball inbounds cleanly.
There's another one.
Fortunately, Slattery able to get there in time to pick up the loose ball.
Cut.
And Smith's going to.
She's going to
be number
set
10
down.
That'll be all for Lacey McCoy if that's on her.
Yep.
That's 5 on Lacey, so she will foul out with 4 points. At 2:34 left in the fourth quarter, and that will send Izzy Smith to the line to shoot 2. Double bonus now for the Aces. Izzy hits the first one. Makes it 54-40. This is the second one. That'll be on Smith. That'll be her second.
And Gregory gets another free throw. And another.
He's got a lot of points.
27.
(56-40) now. 2:13 to go. Ball slapped out of hands. I've got Gregory for 15 points now. Another whistle. Number 5.
It's Gregory.
Callie Gregory. That'll be her third. And this is it. So it remains 56-40. Izzy will have one more. In and out, no good. So still 56-40 Crestview. 2:05 to go in regulation. Deflected by Bergman, and Lindsay gets the ball out of there.
That's nice defensive work.
Crawl quickly up the floor.
Oh, Izzy.
That'll be 3 on Izzy Smith, and we'll go down to the other end of the floor to shoot 1 and 1. And they're going to pull the first teamers and let some of the younger gals come in for Crestview. So let's see who we got out there right now. We got number 32, Adeline Longstreth. First shot is no good. I see Grulak out there wearing number 0 for Crestview. Long pass down to the baseline. That'll be a foul in 2 shots.
Bailey Gregory, fourth. Macy Eicher.
She'll shoot 2. This is the first one. Into the game is number 5. That's Leah Seitz for Hicksville. Misses them both.
There you go,
And
Crawl.
Crawl gets a bucket.
6 points for her.
Ooh. Intended for Brina Grace, and it went over her hands and out of bounds. And Mandy Mackey, number 20, also back into the game for Crestview. As we go under a minute. Bounce pass underneath the bucket.
Mm.
(56-42). We're into the closing moments here. The Lady Aces get the ball back with 35 seconds. Three for Crawl.
Needed that sooner.
That makes it 56-45, an 11-point lead. Up and no good. Second try, that goes down for Brina Grace. 58-45, and that's all she wrote. So that will wrap up the varsity contest, and it's a sweep for the Knights. They win the junior varsity game earlier, 28-19, and they wrap up a win here in the varsity contest, 58-45, the final score. So they'll head back into the locker rooms. They'll clear the gym, and we'll do some quick compiling to bring you unofficial scoring for the varsity game. Scoring, Joe.
We'll roll down here for Crestview. Maya Etzler, the 6-footer, did not have an excellent game. She had 1 point, 2 points for Regan Hammonds, 2 for Brianna Grace, Bryn Putnam, 6 points for Bailey Gregory, 4 points for Lacey McCoy, and 14 points for Olivia Cunningham. And total for the big person for the high scorer is 27 for Callie Gregory, for their total of 58. For the Aces, it was 6 points for Kennedy Phillips. There were 5 points for Ibby Smith, 2 points for Macy Eicher, 8 points for Lindsay Bergman, 9 points for Molly Crawl, and 15 points for Kenzie Schrader,
who left the game with injury to what appeared to be her knee. We don't like to speculate too much, so we're just going to keep our fingers crossed and hope that she is going to be okay. And just what a difference the second half made, Jim. I mean, the Aces played them tough, and they had the lead at the halftime, and then they came out of the locker room, and Crestview just rolled up their sleeves and went to work. They outscored the Aces. I think it was 14-0 to start off the third quarter, and
it was 46-19 in the second half.
So I mean, it was all Crestview Knights in the second half. So that's going to wrap things up from here at the Red Zone. We do want to thank you for joining us. Our thanks again to the Hicksville Athletic Department for providing us the space and allowing us to bring you the coverage this afternoon. So with that, one more time, final score in the varsity girls game. It was the Lady Knights of Crestview beating Hicksville 58-45, the final score. For Jim Seiler calling the play-by-play and Brian Williams running the iPad camera, I'm Bill Murphy for Hicksville Community Television, wishing you a good afternoon and good sports.